Jam.
Yes. How about the celery? You like some celery?
Thank you.
Are you starting this all over again?
That's the best cup of tea you ever made. Shakespeare.
Longfellow.
Needles.
Pins.
Isn't that cute? Oh, Daphne, look at the time. We must hurry. We'll be late for our bridge party. Oh, honey, you'll have to excuse us, but Mrs. Adelquist is calling for us any minute.
Have a good time, Mama.
I will, Papa.
We'll see you before you go.
Oh, lover. That must be Mrs. Adelquist now. Let her in, darling, and tell her we'll be right down. Come on, Betty, come on.
Come in, Mrs. Adelquist.
A special delivery for Mr. Hardy.
Oh.
Signed, sweetie. Come in, Mrs. Adelquist.
It wasn't Mrs. Twiddlepast.
Not Twiddlepast. Paddlequist. Adelquist. Never mind who it was. Who was it?
It's a letter for you.
Oh. It's from my mother.
What'd she say?
Here, you read it.
Dear Ollie, I forgot to tell you that after you and Stan left home, your twin brothers, Alf and Bert, turned out to be bad lads and ran away to sea. And I did hear they joined a mutiny on board one night, and they both got hanged. Isn't that terrible? Let this be a lesson to you, Mother.
Isn't that calamitous?
What a disgrace to our parents. Your poor father had been...
Where are you going?
I'm going to show it to Bubbles.
Come here.
But...
Are you crazy? If our wives find out that we had a couple of low-down brothers like that, they'd divorce us immediately. We'd lose our prestige in town and be ostracized by the rest of the community.
Well, why would they...
Don't!
Why would they feel like that? Everybody has a black sheep in their closet.
Nevertheless, don't you tell a soul about this, because if you do, we'll be sunk.
If it's that serious, maybe we'd better burn the evidence. Then nobody will ever know. Shakespeare.
No, not now.
Yeah. You got a match?
Yes. We'll burn our past behind us.
Come along, Betty.
Oh, dear.
We'll get right down, Mrs. Adelquist.
Oh, hello, dear.
Mrs. Adelquist.
Well, I don't know, sweetheart.
Oh, we have to go now, Daddy.
I'm sorry, dear.
How you Goodbye. Think about Saturday.
Goodbye.
Bye. Come along, girls. We're going to be late now. Come along. We have to get to that bridge party. You know, you girls have got to be awful.
Goodbye.
Hey, Mick, get busy and unload the livestock. We sail in the morning with the tide.
Aye, sir. Aren't you going ashore, Finn?
Yes, just as soon as I get through reading the paper.
Any news?
Yes. I was reading about a fellow that started with nothing, and in 2 years he was worth $1 million.
$1 million. Huh.
How'd he do it? A careful saving and wise investments. Just what I've been preaching to you two for years. If you'd let me save your money, you'd both be worth $1 million like this fella.
He's right, Bert. You know, when we first came on this ship 15 years ago, if we'd had as much sense then as we have now, we'd have let him save our money for us, and today we'd have been sitting on the fat of the land. Wouldn't we, Finn?
Right.
That's all right, but it's too late now.
My lad, it's never too late. You were paid this morning, and now's the time to start. Why don't you let me hold it for you? You make the money, I'll invest it for you, and you'll be millionaires before you can say Jack Robinson. What do you say?
That sounds swell to me. What about you, Al?
It's okay with me, Bert. How about you, Finn?
Why, it's a knockout.
I think it's good, too.
Yes, sir. Here's my money.
Say, have you seen my money? I put in here just a minute ago. Remember when you had your coffee there? Isn't that swell? Now we're going to be millionaires. Say, who's this fella Jack Robinson he's talking about?
I don't know.
I never heard of him before.
74 bucks. Boys, I'm proud of you. That's what I call determination.
We're full of it.
Suppose you'll have to have a little pin money to spend on shore. After all, it's all right to be careful. But we've got to have our little fling. Just to break the monotony. There's $1 between you.
$1? Well, we can't do much flinging on $1.
Well, the less you fling, the sooner you'll be millionaires.
He's right, Bert.
Oh, yes. What about a receipt for our money?
You're right, my lad. I'm glad to see you've got good business sense. A receipt. I owe you $74. Just to make this binding, you two boys sign there.
Beatty,
Hardy.
Alfie, Laurel. Semi-comma.
Thanks. Now, everything is on the up and up.
Isn't that swell?
I guess I'll get ready to go ashore. Any order, sir?
Huh? Yeah. Send those 2 mugs Bert and Alf up here.
Aye, sir.
Hey, you swabs. The mate told me to tell you the captain wants to see you right away and make it snappy.
Okay, big boy, we'll be right up.
Come on, sailor. Goodbye, Finn.
Goodbye.
Oh, wait a minute. I've taken a room at Mrs. McGregor's on Tuna Avenue. If you're unsure of money, drop in and spend the afternoon with me.
Okay.
Thanks.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye. Barnum was right.
Now listen, this is what I want to see you about. I'm expecting a small package to be delivered to me here, but I can't wait. I've got to get over to the customs. I want you 2 boys to stay here, get this package, and bring it to me to Denker's Beer Garden. I'll meet you there about 4 bells.
Aye, sir.
You know where Denker's Beer Garden is?
Aye, sir. It's on 5th and 8th.
Yeah, catty corner between 6th and 7th on 9th. It's just across the way from...
You know where it is.
Aye, sir.
I hope I can rely on you to do this thing for me.
Captain, you can trust us insipidly.
Well, I hope so, because it's a very important package.
What's in the package, Cappy?
None of your business what's in it. Go on, get out of here. And don't call me Cappy.
Could you tell us where...
Pardon us, officer, but could you tell us where Denker's Beer Garden is?
Sure. Just around the corner there.
Thank you. Pardon me, officer.
Me too.
It's all right.
Looks like the fleet's in.
I'm gonna have beer. What's yours?
Say, we've got to take it easy. You know, we've only got $1.
I know it. What are you gonna have?
Suppose we share the same beer. Then we won't spend so much money.
That's a good idea. Garçon! Garçon!
What do you mean, Garçon? Drogan's the name. What'll you have?
Well, I'd like a nice, large, cold flagon of beer.
What's yours?
Bring me 2 nice clean straws that haven't been used. I wonder what's in that package.
Didn't you hear what the captain said? That's none of your business. Always prying into other people's affairs. Isn't that a pip?
It certainly is. You know, that must have cost more than $5.
What do you mean, $5? Why, if it cost a penny, it cost $50.
Huh.
That'll be a quarter.
A quarter? What for?
10 cents for the beer and 15 cents for the straws.
15 cents for the straws?
Well, you don't think we're giving them away, do you?
Waiter, could you exchange this for a couple of spoons?
Give me those straws. I'm gonna get to the bottom of this. Oh, I'm sorry. Just a little accident.
Oh, that's perfectly all right. Accidents will happen.
If I've spoiled your drink, may I buy you another?
We don't mind if you do. Won't you join us?
Oh, we don't mind if we do. Thank you. Come, Alfie. My name is Mr. Hardy, and this is my very good friend, Mr. Laurel.
I'm glad to know you. This is my very good friend, Lily.
How do you do, Lily?
How do you do?
And my name is Alice.
Alice. My mother's name was Alice.
Your mother's name wasn't Alice.
That was her second name on my father's side.
Hey, Joe, I want you to meet a couple of pals of ours, Mr. Laurel and Mr. Hardy.
Well, I met him a little while ago, so what?
2 more beers for the ladies right away.
I don't think we'll have any more beer.
Oh, you must have something, Alice.
Well, if you insist, I'll have an absinthe frappé.
I think I'll have the same.
You couldn't split one, could you?
Well, what about something to eat?
What have you got ready?
Well, we got a porterhouse steak just coming off the fire.
That's okay.
And you?
I'll have a lobster Newburg, mock turtle soup, a New York cut steak, well done, lyonnaise potatoes, broccoli with hollandaise sauce on the side, a head of lettuce with Roquefort cheese dressing, heavy on the Roquefort, coffee, demitasse, and I think that'll be all.
Don't you want any dessert?
Oh, that's sweet of you. A crepe Suzette.
Make that two.
Excuse me just a moment. Will you pardon us? My friend wishes to speak to me in private.
Go right ahead.
We'll be right back.
Let's go in there. We can talk private and nobody will hear us.
What you want to tell me?
What about them ordering all that food? You know, we've only got 75 cents.
Don't worry about that. I've got it all figured out. We'll go over and see Finn and get our money back.
Well, he won't give us our money back. You know, we told him if we were on
yes,
our...
he will give it back. I know how to handle him. And besides, it's our money, and we'll do what we like with it.
Well, I thought we were going to start saving and be millionaires.
We can start saving on the next trip. Now we've got a chance to have a swell time, so we might as well take advantage of it. You know, we only live once.
I guess you're right. We can be millionaires any time.
Any old time. Now, let's go back to the girls.
Hello?
Hello.
Who is it?
Well, it's me.
What do you want?
I don't want anything. What do you want?
I don't want anything. You rang.
I didn't do anything of the kind.
You certainly
I did. Put that back on the hook and get out of here.
Hey, would you chaps mind stepping out a minute? That call is for me. Hey, stay where you are. I'll get it. It'll only take a second. You know, I'm sorry to disturb you, boy, but this call is from the wife. You know, I have to tell her I'm bringing home the milk.
Rather we'd step out a minute.
Oh, stay where you are. Only just be a second. Hello. What? Huh? I lost it. Where is it?
Right here, sir. You won't talk long, will you?
Just a minute. Yeah, listen, I'm bringing home the... Wait a minute. Pardon me, will you?
Yes, sir.
Just a minute. There's a little, I don't know, it's slow trouble. Yeah. Oh. Hello. Just a minute now. I'll get this. Hello. Hold the wires. I think somebody took the phone. Wait a minute. Hello, Sarah.
Yes.
Yes, this. How much? Just a minute. Hello. Oh, just a minute. Just, hold the wire. I lost it. Where's the thing? Where you got that thing? Did we got it? Yeah, you right? I'll get it. Hello. Hello. Boy, it's warm in here. Just a minute. Something's on the foot. Will you hold the wire? Wait a minute, I can't find that. Whoa, hello. Hello, Daniel.
What happened? Did you get in a fight?
Oh, no, we were just having a little conference.
Nothing serious, I hope.
Oh, no, nothing serious. We've just decided that if you girls don't mind, we'll go to the ship and change our clothes and take you out for a good time.
That's okay with me.
Me too. But don't be gone too long.
Oh, we won't.
Now, you won't go away, will you? Because we're coming back.
You bet we won't.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, Alice. We'll be back in a jiffy.
Hey, where you guys think you're going?
Shh. We're going down to the ship to change our clothes and get some more money.
Some more money?
Yeah, you see, we didn't have enough when we met the ladies.
Yes, sir. And while we're going, see that the little ladies have everything their little hearts desire. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Now, don't go away, will you? We won't be long.
Come on, don't get it, Daddy. You're always fiddling around.
Just a minute. Do you think I'm such a sap that I'd let you get away from here without paying that bill? Now, you either give me that dough, or I'll beat you both up, or I'll have you pinched. Or maybe I'll beat you both up and have you pinched, too.
Can't you make up your mind?
But, my good man, don't you understand? It's simple. We're going to the boat, get our money, and come back and pay you.
See?
No, you're not. You ain't gonna leave here until you pay me that bill or leave me something for security.
Why don't you leave him the ring? Then we get our money from Finlayson, come back and pick it up, and the captain won't be any the wiser.
Splendid.
We've just figured out a plan. You like this?
How about that for security?
Isn't that a daisy?
It's all right with me.
Now, remember, When we go and get our money and come back and pay you, we get that ring back, right? Right.
Right.
Who is it?
It's us.
Oh, hello, boys. Come on in.
Thank you. How are you, Pim?
What's on your mind?
Well, we hate to disturb you, but we've come to ask a little favor.
Now, what do you want?
Well, we've just had the good fortune to meet two very charming and refined young ladies.
Yeah, Alice and Lily.
So what?
Well, if you don't mind, we'd like to cancel our little financial arrangement with you and get our money back.
Yeah, you see, we decided to put off being millionaires till the next trip. Then we'll start saying, well,
If it's your money you want, I am not interested.
Well, does that mean you won't give us our money back?
I will not.
But it belongs to us. Besides, we're going to have some money. We don't get paid till we get to Singapore.
Not one penny of it will you get. I made a gentleman's agreement with you to protect you from yourselves. You wouldn't want me to go back on my word, would you?
Well, we wouldn't mind this time, would we, Vern?
No, we won't hold that against
No,
you.
you can go ahead and do that.
Get out of here and don't bother me.
Well, if that's the way you feel about it, we'll be forced to assert our prerogative and search this room.
Go ahead and search. What do I care?
You'll be sorry putting us to all this trouble.
It's no use you looking around here. You can search from now until doomsday and you'll never find it.
Does that mean that it isn't in this room?
I wouldn't say yes, and I wouldn't say no.
You know what we can do?
What?
We can... We can steal his clothes and we'll pawn them and we'll get enough money to pay the bill.
We're going to give you one more chance. Do we get our money or not?
Absolutely not.
How much did you get?
$2.
Well, that's not enough. We can't pay the bill with that. The girls are still...
Don't worry about that. I'll take charge of this little matter. Come on.
Say, maybe we'd better talk to Finn from a distance. You know, he was pretty mad when we left him.
That's a good idea. Oh, Finn!
Maybe he's asleep.
I'll wake him up.
Oh! No!
We are back!
Where's my clothes?
We pawned them!
What?
And if you don't give us our money back, we won't give you the ticket!
Yeah, and the ship will sail and you'll be left behind, see?
All right. You give me the ticket and I'll give you your money back.
You cross your heart?
You don't doubt me, do you?
Yes!
Oh.
We'll be right up! Now, here's the ticket. And there's the $2 to get your suit back. Now, give us our money.
I'll give it to you as soon as I can go get it.
Where is it?
It's sewn up in the lining of the coat you just pawned.
Why didn't you tell us that before? Having us run around here on a wild goose chase. Give me the ticket. I'll go get it myself.
Oh, no, you double-crossed me before. Once bitten, twice shy.
Give us the ticket and we'll...
I've got it all figured out. Now, take off your clothes.
What for?
Well, the one suit I'll wear to get down there, the other suit I'll pawn to pay the interest on this ticket.
Oh, no, you don't. Give me the ticket.
Don't you come near me or I'll swallow this ticket and you'll never get your money. Now,
Give me that. Don't swallow it now. Don't swallow it.
All right, take off your clothes and put them down there. Put them down. And no monkey tricks.
Well, here's another nice mess you've gotten me into.
Every time I think of it,
What those girls will think about us. Hey, Finn! Are you coming back?
I wouldn't say yes, and I wouldn't say no. Oh, and if I see Alice and Lily, I'll give them your love. Maybe I'll give them a kiss for you.
I wonder how much longer they're gonna be.
I don't know. Are you
sure this is the place they told us to meet them?
Shakespeare.
Longfellow.
What goes up the chimney?
Smoke. They make me sick.
Oh, darling, here we are.
Hello, Bubbles.
I'm sorry we were late.
Oh, we just got here. Hello, Betty.
What are you boys be doing with yourselves?
Ollie, tell her where we went this afternoon.
Stan took me to see a Punch and Judy show. First one I've seen since I was a kid.
Hey, how about something to eat? I'm famished.
Oh, say that's a good idea.
Yeah.
Why not go in here and have a bite?
Oh, you don't want to go in there. We know a better place down the street.
What's wrong with this place? We'll go in here.
Oh, but dear.
I said we'll go in here. Come along, Betty.
This is the nice table. Sit here, Betty.
Let's go in the garden. It's cooler out there.
Oh, all right, dear.
How's this table?
Oh, this is nice.
Yes.
It's better than being inside.
Well, of all the nerve.
Well, you got here at last, huh?
What do you mean, got here at last? We weren't coming in the first place, were we?
I wasn't. What are you gonna have, Mama?
A ham sandwich, mustard on the side, and a glass of beer.
What would you like, Bubbles?
Now, don't rush me, lover. I think I'll have a nice Welsh rabbit.
One Welsh rabbit
With cheese.
with cheese.
What's yours?
I think that
I know what you guys are gonna have.
He's an awfully fresh waiter.
Papa, what did he mean you got here at last?
I don't know, Mama. We never met him before in our lives.
Shakespeare.
Longfellow. What goes up the chimney?
Santa Claus.
Silly.
Isn't that the way with men? Here we've known them all afternoon, and they pick up with a couple of perfect strangers.
Well, they're not going to get away with it. Come on, Lily. Say, listen, big boy, I don't think much of your taste. Ditching us for a couple of old frumps like these.
I beg your pardon. Do you know who you're talking to?
Ah, sit down, old lady, before you fall apart. Oh, now listen, cutie. I don't think that was very nice of you to walk out and leave us sitting here.
I beg your pardon, madam, but just what do you mean?
What are you looking so innocent about?
I'm not so innocent.
You bet you're not. And if you're as guilty as I think you ought to be ashamed of yourself. No wonder you didn't want to come in here. Thank goodness I found you out in time.
Oh, but I'll tell you that this is a frame-up. We've never met these women, have we?
Oh, you've never met it. Joe,
Yeah?
who are these men?
When they were here before, they called themselves Mr. Laurel and Mr. Hardy.
That's all I want to know. Pay the check and let's get out of here.
Yes, pay it. We've been waiting 2 hours for you to bail us out. Bye-bye, baby face.
So you went to a Punch and Judy show, huh?
Here's your bill.
$15.60 for this?
No, 60 cents for this and $15 for what you had in there before.
Oh,
for the girl.
Pay the check and we'll argue about it
But,
afterwards.
my darling,
I said pay the check.
said pay the check.
You better pay the check.
Thanks. And here's the ring you left for security.
Oh, so you're buying rings
now. I suppose that's part of the frame-up, too. Betty, I've had enough. And as for you, you can see my lawyer in the morning.
No, lover, I don't see how you could ever have done this to me. I never was so humiliated in all my life. Oh.
Glass of beer, please.
Okay.
Well, well, well. Fancy meeting you here. Say, which is Alice and which is Lily?
Alice and Lily?
Why, are you sure you know these gentlemen?
Why, they're buddies of mine. Say, where did you get the swell clothes?
Clothes?
Yes, the last time I saw them, they had no clothes on.
They had no clothes on? Who is this man?
I don't know, Mama. He's an absolute stranger to us, isn't he?
He certainly is. Who am I? You.
A stranger, eh? Oh, trying to make out they don't know me. Well, you take a look at that.
Oh! 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 That settles it. Betty, we'll keep this as evidence.
But, Mama, let me explain.
Don't ever speak to me again, you overstuffed Casanova. Come on, Betty.
Goodbye, lover.
Do you realize what you've done?
I don't care what I've done. Serves you right for not introducing me. Besides, they weren't so hot anyway. Where did you pick them up? Did you win them on a punch board?
Do you know what I ought to do to you?
No, what?
I ought to bend every bone in your head.
Is that so?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Take a look through that. Uh-oh, well, I'll be seeing you.
Oh, don't go. Sit down.
Who was that fella?
How should I know?
When did you meet the two girls?
What do you mean, when did I meet the two girls?
Well, you must know something about them. They knew us when we came in here.
What
They said-
are you talking about?
You can confide in me. I can keep a secret. I wouldn't tell
Will
you
you
what...
get this through that thick skull of yours that I don't know those girls and they don't know me?
Is that the truth?
Why, certainly it's the truth.
Well, we should go back and tell Mama and Bubbles that we don't know anything about it, and they've done us a terrible wrong.
We'll do nothing of the kind. I'm going to teach them a lesson.
How do you mean?
We're going to stay out all night, and we are not going home until they come to us and apologize.
That's a good idea. We'll give them enough rope so we can hang ourselves.
Hello,
And when-
buddies. What's the trouble now?
Oh, we just had a little argument with the wives.
Yeah, you see, they don't understand us, so we're going to teach them a lesson, aren't we, Ollie?
Yes, and we're going to stay out all night.
Yeah, till 9 o'clock.
You know, that's funny. I'm in the doghouse, too.
Well, we're all in the same boat.
Say, let's all make a night of it.
That's a very potent suggestion. All for one and one for all.
Oh,
Shakespeare.
Longfellow.
George Washington.
What goes down the flue? A good slug of liquor. Right.
Bartender, what you think?
No more drinks. You've had too much, and you two guys haven't had enough.
What do you mean we haven't had
Now,
enough?
don't give me any of your lip or I'll throw you all out.
Look through there. What time is it?
4 bells, and all is still wet.
Looks like Fenton isn't coming back.
I told you that an hour ago. But you had to give me the argument about everything comes to him who waits.
What do you think we'd better do?
That's entirely up to you. You thought of a way to get us into this mess, now think of a way to get us out of it.
Well, the only way I can see is to go back and get the waiter. Take him over to the ship, have the captain pay for the bill so he can get his ring back. Then we'll pay the captain on the next trip. Might be a little bit mad about it.
That's a very, very, very good idea. But how are we going to get to the waiter? We can't go in the street dressed like this. Why, we wouldn't get to first base.
Never thought of that. Well, say, you know what?
What?
Why don't we dress up like those guys in Singapore?
What guys in Singapore?
The fellas that look like Eskimos. You know, the guys that walk around with rugs.
Eskimo.
Yeah, we could borrow these quilts and we could put some towels around our head and nobody'd be any the wiser. We could go down and get the waiter.
That sounds screwy to me. But any old port in a storm.
Might be a good idea.
You've got to be right once in your life.
I'm looking for a couple of sailors from the Periwinkle, a little fella and a big fat one. Have they been in here?
You mean the 2 guys with the pearl ring?
How did you know they had a pearl ring?
I saw it. They gave it to me as security, and I gave it back to them when they paid their bill.
Where are they now?
Oh, I don't know. They got mixed up in here with a drunk, and I threw them all out. You'll probably find them in some other joint or beer parlor.
Thanks very much.
Now let me do the talking.
Good evening, Mr. Grogan.
Good evening.
It's possible you don't recognize us, but we're the same 2 fellas.
Oh, yes, I do. When was the last thing I said to you 2 guys? Didn't I tell you to get out and stay out?
No, the last thing you said was right, didn't he?
Quit clowning now. What is it you want?
Well, we've figured out a plan so we can get our ring back.
Yeah, you see, the fella wouldn't give us the
Oh,
money.
what are you 2 talking about?
The ring. The ring we left with your security.
Yes, and I gave you back when you paid your bill.
You didn't give anything back to us.
We never paid any bill.
What are you trying to do? Make me out a thief and say I stole that ring?
That's the way it appears to us.
You better give that...
Shh.
Look through that.
Just a moment.
Yes, sir. What?
What are you trying to do?
If that's them, tell them we're not home. Hello?
Goodness, don't tell me. Oh, thank you very much.
What's the matter? What's the matter?
Well, that was Mrs. Adelquist, and Stan and Oliver have been arrested, and they haven't any clothes on, and they've taken them to the police station.
Oh, this is a fine state of affairs.
What's the idea?
Sorry. Hey, Mr. Clerk, we'd like to see Judge Polk.
It's very important.
Would you please give him this card?
I'll find out if he'll see you.
Thank you.
Oh, lover. Oh.
Betty! Betty!
Come this way.
Thank you. Come on, Betty.
Did you see that? I wonder who they are.
I don't know.
They're just a couple of vacation killers.
Vacation killers?
Yeah. A guy goes to jail for a swell vacation. These welfare workers pull strings to get him out. They make me sick.
Huh. First time I ever saw a welfare worker.
Me too.
Funny-looking dames, aren't they?
I don't know. I kind of like that big, fat blonde.
Little one wasn't so bad.
Cute.
And you see, Judge, it really is our fault. After all, they're members of your lodge. And if you're not too harsh on them, I think they'll behave in the future.
I know my lover will.
What do you mean? He's just as much to blame as Papa wasn't. Believe me, I think he started the whole thing.
Don't you
He
talk
started
about my
everybody
lover.
started.
No.
Don't worry. Everything's going to be all right. Now, if you ladies will step into that room for a little while, I'll have a heart-to-heart talk with you.
Oh, Judge, you're so sweet.
Laurel and Hardy, step this way.
Where on earth have you fellas been? And how in the world did you get in those outfits?
Well, you see, Judge, it was like this. We went...
Well, you'll have to tell me later. I haven't time now. I've got to open court. I don't know what you boys have done, but whatever it is, I'm going to overlook it this time. But you've got to behave yourself and stop this gallivanting around. There's time and place for everything.
Yes, sir.
You have two lovely girls here. They've done a lot for you. Why don't you appreciate them? Will you do that?
Well, whatever you say goes, Judge. We're entirely in your hands.
That's fine. Girls, I've just had a talk with the boys, and I suggest that you all get together. Come on, boys. Give them a great big kiss, and let bygones be bygones. That's splendid. Well, see you later.
Does that mean we have to come back here?
Not if you behave yourselves. But my advice to you is to stay out of beer gardens. If you want to have a good time, go to a high-class place where you'll be less liable to get into trouble. Now, don't forget.
Have you seen this one?
Not now. Some other time.
Here, we brought you some clothes. And as soon as you're dressed, we'll take the judge's advice. We'll go to a nice, high-class place and have a good time. And if you promise never to get into any more trouble, we'll forget all that's happened.
Well, it's all right with me.
Well, how about you?
I'll do anything to get out of this place.
Lover.
Oh, come on. We'll meet you outside.
Hey, listen, sailor. Lay off of the blonde.
Well,
I saw her first.
I wonder what our wives are doing.
They're probably at home, crying their eyes out.
It serves them right.
A table for 4.
Yes, madam. Come this way, please. I'm sorry, madam. There are no ringside tables. I'll have to give you one on the balcony.
That's all right.
What's the matter with him?
I guess he's trying to get away without paying the bill.
He can't do that.
No, sir.
You're not going to leave me
Where's
here.
my hat?
This it?
Yeah, thank you.
Quick.
Whiskey and soda.
What's the matter?
Say, now, you 4 guys, stay away from me.
Oh, we're not 4 guys. There's only 2 of us.
Well, look who's here.
Well, Alice! Oh, what's the matter? We can explain everything.
You can't explain those 2 old cronies.
They're not old cronies. They're a couple of old welfare workers, aren't they, Bert?
Well, certainly.
You see, we picked the...
I'll tell him.
Oh, don't give me that.
But, honey, we can prove it.
Well, sit down and have a drink.
We will as soon as we get rid of these 2 old battle axes.
Yeah, we'll soon get rid of that.
Is that so?
Oh, we want you to meet the 2 girls we met this afternoon.
Yeah, Lily and Alice.
I know all about them, you ungrateful hound. I'll fix you. You keep out of this, you startled ant.
Oh! 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 Don't do
Pardon me. Hey, you, give me your hand. 1, 2, 3. Happy birthday to you.
This isn't his birthday.
Nevertheless, many happy returns. Come on, Betty, this is final.
What'd you want to go help her for?
Well, I didn't know what she was going to do.
That's right. You wouldn't. Get this off.
That's what you get, picking up with strange women.
Well, we got rid of them, didn't we? And you girls pardon me while I go downstairs and clean myself up. Alf, you entertain the ladies while I'm gone. We'll be right back, Alice.
Say, after this, we'd better go home and see if our wives are sorry. Maybe Bubbles will...
Don't worry about them. Let them worry about us. We're going to have the best time tonight we've ever had. 3 cigars, please. Yes, sir.
Thank you. You have one?
Thank you.
Good evening.
Where's that package?
What package?
That package containing the pearl ring. You've got that pearl ring, haven't you?
I have. And what business is it of yours?
I'll soon show you
Now,
what
just a minute. You'll have to lower your voices or you'll be put out. Remember, we cater to ladies and gentlemen here.
All right, I understand. You double-crossing swab, give me that ring.
Are you trying to frighten me? Go ahead, little boy, and peddle your fish.
Want any more? Huh?
Now, wait a minute.
You take your hands off me. Take your hands off me. Let me off! Ah!
That guy must be crazy. Stanley, go and get the manager. And take that hat off.
Oh, it must be Bert. I'll go and see. What's happened?
You know what's happened. Where's the manager?
What manager?
Beat it. Beat it.
Did you get that? He slipped a ring in his pal's pocket.
Here's the manager.
So, you're trying to get away from me, eh? I'll get you. This man's a lunatic. He's trying to rob us.
Rob you? Why,
yes.
you dirty crook. You'll have
my ring.
You have to settle this argument outside. No, this thing's going to be settled right here
right.
and now. You can't do that. Go on. Get out of my way. Give me my ring. Take him out. I'll get you. I have to get the whole police.
Get him out of here.
I'll get you.
Come on and stand up. Will you get just... What?
You know the trouble with him? He's drunk.
That's just about the strength of it.
Get the whole police for I'll get you.
It's a good thing we sent for the manager.
It certainly was. Say, you'd better give me the ring back. It'll be safer with me.
What do you mean? You didn't give me the ring.
Yes, I did. I slipped it in your pocket when I told you to beat it.
If I haven't got the ring, you didn't give any.
What are you trying to do? Hold it back from me? Can you imagine that? My pal, my bosom companion, trying to double-cross me?
Excuse me, gentlemen. It's none of my business. But I saw him put the ring in your pocket. Why don't you give it up?
What do you mean you saw him put it in there? I haven't got it.
Pardon me for butting in, but may I speak to you alone?
Well, sure. Pardon me.
Would you like to have us scared out of him?
How?
We can make out we're a couple of tough guys and pretend to take him for a ride.
What'd you say?
Why, these gentlemen have been kind enough to invite us for a nice ride. Would you like to go along?
Well, I'd love to. But what about the ring?
Just forget that. I was only kidding. I've got it right there.
Well, why didn't you say so? You had me worried.
As long as you guys are going for a ride, would you drop me off at home?
Sure, we'll be glad to drop you off.
Thanks, pal.
Well, come on, boys. Let's go.
Come on. Gus.
You call a cab?
Taxi.
I hope it doesn't rain.
Oh, there they go.
Did you get rid of him?
Who?
The captain.
The captain? I haven't seen him. Have you?
What do you mean you haven't seen him? You told me to beat it, and he's been chasing me ever since.
Do you mean to tell me that the captain is in here?
What's the matter with you? That you saw the captain is mad as a
Holy mackerel, we've got to get out of here.
Oh, there you are. I've been looking all over town for you.
What happened to your face?
You know well enough what happened. If you think you can put mustard on my head and burn my nose and get away with it, you're crazy.
What's he talking about?
Before, it was 2-1. Now it's 3-2. That makes it even.
You must be balmy. We haven't seen you since...
Balmy, am I? Atta boys. Listen, Tommy. You go that way and cut off the retreat.
Okay.
Come on, Snuffy. Told you, didn't I? Apple off after them, Snuffy. Come on!
did a very good job getting rid of the cops. Stand by.
Oh, this way, gentlemen.
Say, what about our friend? You forgot to drop him off.
Oh, he's asleep. We'll do that later.
Hello, boss.
Hello, Tiny.
Hello, boss.
Hi, boy. Boys, I want you to meet a couple of friends of mine.
How do you do?
How are you?
This lug's got a very valuable pearl ring, and he refuses to give it up.
No, you're mistaken. He's got the ring. Remember it took...
One of you guys knows where it is, and you'd better cough it up.
I haven't got the ring.
Shakespeare.
Not now.
All right, you crooks. If you won't tell us where it is, we'll have to give you the works. Go to it, Tiny. When you get the dope, you know where to find us.
All right. I thought we were going for a ride.
Just a minute there, boys.
Sit down.
But I want to talk to these men here.
Sit down.
All right, boys, mix up the cement.
Sure,
Off you go, Tiny.
What are you going to do?
We're gonna put your feet in cement. And if you don't talk by the time it hardens, we're gonna throw you off the dock.
Why don't you give him the ring?
I have got the ring of the You told me you had one of the phone. If I could have the ring, I'd give it to you right
Listen, you go that way. Why tarnation did they go?
I don't know. They gave us the slip on the last turn.
We'd better get back to the ship.
That's them there.
Good and hard now, Tiny.
All right, take them out.
Okay.
Be
Stop that crying. Now, this is your last chance. If you don't tell us where that ring is, over you go.
How can we tell you if we don't remember?
Maybe this will help you remember.
No!
you swabs. Give me that pearl ring or I'll drown you like rats.
We don't know where it is.
Shakespeare.
No, not now.
Let him go. Pull him up again.
Better give me another one. This is the last one I've got.
Don't believe us here. Here's a box full. Where did that come from?
Never mind where it came from. We go find the captain and give it back to him. Come on.
Oh, Captain, there's your ring.
Oh, thanks very much.
What's that?
Maybe somebody's fallen overboard. Come on, help me pull him up.
Did you see what I saw?
Certainly. You know who they are? They're our twin brothers, Stan and Ollie.
What are they doing?
I don't know. Come on, let's get them up. Get a hold. Well, hello, Ollie. Hello, Bite. Gee, it's great to see you.
Hello, Stan. Hello, Alf.
What are you doing here? Mother wrote us and told us that you two were dead. Well, we just arrived this morning on the Periwinkle.
That explains everything. They've been mistaken for us, and we've been mistaken for them.
Why, say. Let's go home and explain it to the wife.
You're sure looking good, Stanley. But how you have altered. You've altered too, but you haven't changed a bit. Has he, Ollie? He's just the...
Come on, babe. That Laurel is the dumbest thing I ever saw. The other one is, too. You're absolutely right, Bite. Neither one of them can see any further than the end of their nose.